Yo, Eagles Nation, you know what's wild? The Vikings just handed us a Pro Bowler, and then the man himself told us exactly why they let him go. And trust me, this story is insane. Jonathan Greenard just dropped a quote that has the entire NFL shook. 4 words that explain everything. Bottle of explosion. But he wasn't talking about himself. Buckle up, because this gets good. First, let's break down what just happened. Day 2 of the NFL Draft. Howie Roseman is doing Howie things, and boom. The Eagles just landed Jonathan Greenard from Minnesota. 2 third-round picks. That's it. A 2026 third-rounder and a 2027 third-rounder. Plus, we snagged a 7th-rounder back from them. But here's where it gets spicy. We immediately locked him down with a 4-year, $100 million extension. $50 million guaranteed. The Vikings? They got their draft picks, and they cleared $34 million in cap space. They basically said, "Thanks for the Pro Bowl season, JG, but we can't afford you anymore." Or did they? Now, everybody thought this was just about money. Greenard wanted more cash, Vikings said no, Eagles said yes. Simple, right? Wrong. Greenard himself went on the Greenlight podcast with Chris Long and dropped some truth bombs. He said, quote, "Make no mistake, everybody knew that it wasn't about me not wanting to be in Minnesota. That was not it at all. We knew that it was strictly about contract and money. He was making $19 million a year with the Vikings. Now he's making $24.5 million with US. That's a nice raise, sure, but here's the thing. That only makes him the 15th highest paid edge rusher in the league. 15th. This man had 12 sacks, 18 tackles for loss, and 22 QB hits in 2024. He tied for the most QB pressures in the entire NFL with 84. Tied with Jared Verse. And the Vikings looked at that and said, nah, we're good. Why? Because of 3 words and a number. Dallas, Turner, first round. This is where Greenard's quote comes in and why it's blowing up the internet right now. Greenard was asked about Dallas Turner, the guy the Vikings drafted 17th overall in 2024, the guy who's been waiting in the wings while Greenard was dominating. And here's exactly what Greenard said. The next person up now is Dallas. I'm gonna say it now, Dallas Turner. When he's on and he's dialed in on the game plan, the kid is a bottle of explosion. The guy is literally a 4.4 guy in the 40, and he's only just breaking the surface of how he's gonna be in this league. A bottle of explosion. Let that marinate for a second. Greenard, a PRO bowler who just got a $100 million contract from US, is hyping up the exact player that basically took his job. And get this, he's not done with Turner. He said, "That's who I'm taking care of next. I'm watching him real close. I'm still going to be talking to him the same way, like, listen, XYZ has to happen, or this is not going to happen." This man is so confident in what he taught Dallas Turner that he's continuing to mentor him from Philadelphia. Now here's where the Vikings front office strategy becomes crystal clear. They weren't just dumping Greenard to save money. They were making a calculated bet on Dallas Turner. Think about it. Turner played 402 more snaps in 2025 than his rookie year. He went from 3 tackles for loss to 11. From 5 QB hits to 15. The kid is trending up. And Greenard saw it up close. He knows what Turner can do. That's why he called him a bottle of explosion, because when Turner pops off, it's game over for offensive tackles. The Vikings looked at their books and thought, do we pay $24 million to Greenard through 2029, or do we trust that Dallas Turner, who's younger, cheaper, and learning from a PRO bowler every single day, is ready to explode? They chose Turner, and Greenard confirmed it was the right choice. Okay, so why should we care? Because we just got the ultimate steal. Number 1, we needed pass rush help bad after Jalen Phillips left for Carolina. We had the number 1 scoring defense after we got Phillips at the deadline last season. Losing him was a massive hole. Howie Roseman saw that hole and filled it with a 28-year-old PRO bowler who had 12 sacks just 2 years ago. Number 2, Greenard fits perfectly in Vic Fangio's defense. This man gets to the QB. He affects the pocket. He rushes the internal clock. All the things Fangio loves in an edge rusher. Number 3, we got him for cheap. 2 third-rounders in a draft that's not even that deep. That's nothing for a proven pass rusher entering his prime. And number 4, and this is my favorite part, we got a leader. This isn't just a guy who gets sacks. This is a dude who mentored a first-round pick to the point where he's still coaching him from another city. Remember Will Anderson in Houston? Greenard mentored him too. Anderson went on to have back-to-back all-pro seasons. Now Turner's getting the same treatment. So let's recap. The Vikings had a Pro Bowl edge rusher who wanted to get paid what he's worth. They had a first-round talent waiting in the wings. They did the math and realized they couldn't afford both. Jonathan Greenard confirmed exactly why they let him walk when he called Dallas Turner a bottle of explosion and said he's only breaking the surface of his potential. The Vikings bet on Turner's ceiling. We bet on Greenard's floor. And with Howie Roseman making moves, Vic Fangio scheming, and a roster loaded with talent, that's a bet I'll take every single time. Jonathan Greenard in Midnight Green, baby. Welcome to Philly, where we're about to turn you loose on the NFC East. The Vikings wanted a bottle of explosion. We got the whole arsenal. Fly, Eagles, fly.